So tonight is all about building, developing and maintaining your brand online.
Who in the room has made a judgment about a brand, about a product, about a service, about the quality of it, simply by looking at the website? Pretty much every single one of us. How many people have actually been turned off from a brand or a product by going to the website having a bad experience?
Ryanair.
I think the key element is the fact that we've got to think about the user being at the heart of everything. You know, when we talk about the statistics earlier, when you think about the fact that actually, in the same Google study, 79% of people, if they can't find what they want on a website, they will just go to the next one on the search list. About digital, but don't be afraid to start on paper. Paper prototyping opens up huge opportunity for you to very, very quickly start to sketch out a few ideas, start to work with a test group of customers or even internals to look at lots of different ways that you can actually layer a website up. E-Consultancy recently did a study around UX testing, and both client and agency side, would you believe that 71% of clients and agencies do not test new websites before they go live on either a phone or a tablet?
From my experience as a consumer especially, I will talk about a brand under one of two occasions. One is when they really made me happy and exceeded my expectations and I really like them and I want to tell everyone. And the other is when Ryanair, sir, I remember, they've really disappointed me and I want to tell everyone how disappointed they are. So I think as a brand we have a choice. The problem is that we've lost control, I think, and that customers will put out dialogue that you may or may not want to be associated with. So as marketers or as PR professionals, you can do all the PR you want, but if someone reads something that's from another actual consumer of that brand, they're going to trust them more than you. See a tweet here, saw a bird had crapped on a smart car, totaled it. Great. So how did smart car react? Well, they smiled and they sent back this tweet. So they actually went away and they calculated how much bird crap would it take to total a smart car. And what they found was actually it was 4.5 million pigeons crapping on a smart car before the car would collapse. Another example, O2, FU, suck D in hell. They smiled, and they got back to him. Maybe later, got tweets to send. In our real-time health market, we're seeing 93% of customers now value, and this is in the UK, 93% of online shoppers value real-time assistance when online. Because it's saying we're encouraging you to interact with us. We're here for you. We want to speak to you. We were running a client that runs the UK's leading private property site for sale by owner site. We had a customer come on and she wanted to put a house on for sale. Okay, she wanted to buy. She was ready to buy, but the payment page wasn't loading. Okay, so our agents replicate the issue. Yes, the payment page isn't loading. Can I get your name, contact details? We'll get someone to call you back, etc., etc. Now, if she had been on that website, okay, and she'd moved herself to a purchase decision, and she couldn't make her purchase, do you think it would really matter how good their Facebook page was? Or how good their Twitter was? Or how good their marketing was? Or how good their branding was? Do you think any of that would matter if you didn't give her a chance to experience the brand promise you'd made by getting into the website? I don't think so. The answer, of course, is that we make customers feel like, thank you, we make customers feel like superheroes. If we want to create great dialogue, we want to make other customers create that for us because they want to talk about how good we are.
All I'm thinking about now is that holy shit cat language.
Nowadays, and this is Google's most recent research, digital media is media. 90% of all media in the world is on a screen and time on when we're online on our laptops. Just laptops. Actually not just laptops, but fixed internet, so not your mobile phones. We spend most of our time on social networks. But actually, if you round up the top 6 segments, it's all quite social now. Because news is quite social, shopping's quite social. You know, somebody says something's cool on Facebook, and you go and look to see if you can buy it. So social's quite big, you know, it's affecting a bit of everything that we do. It's going to be one of the big trends. The brands building up communities is starting to mean a lot to the entire business. In particular, R&D departments, product marketing departments, they're starting to realise that if they listen to this stuff, which some of us just call tweets about what you're eating for lunch and dinner or about your dog, your cat, being Batman is actually really important because it changes the way you might think, oh, I'm going to invent a new product, or I'm going to market my product differently, I'm going to talk about it differently. And brands being communities is an enormous shift in how they organise all of their efforts and all of their content.